Across deserts, deep inside caves, beneath ancient ruins, and hidden in museum vaults around the world, there are objects so strange, so impossible, that modern science refuses to fully explain them. These are the forbidden artifact items that challenge everything we believe about human history. They're dismissed, locked away, or quietly ignored. Because if they're real, then the timeline of civilization isn't just wrong. It's shattered. The story begins with a small, unremarkable stone discovered in a mine in South Africa. They found perfectly carved grooved spheres inside objects said to be over 2.8 billion years old, long before humans even existed. Scientists tried to label them natural formations, but their flawless symmetry suggests the touch of intelligent hands. If these spheres are man-made, then history must stretch further back than we ever imagined. Then there's the Antikythera mechanism, pulled from a shipwreck off Greece. At first glance, it looked like a rusted chunk of bronze. But under the corrosion lies a breathtaking truth. It's a mechanical computer with gears so precise they rival 18th century clockwork. Yet it was built more than 2,000 years ago. It could track eclipses, positions of planets, even predict celestial events. How did ancient people build a device so advanced that nothing like it appeared again for over a millennium? Some scientists call it an impossible artifact, proof that ancient civilizations understood the cosmos far deeper than textbooks claim. But the mystery grows darker when we travel to Baghdad. There, buried in museum storage, sits a clay jar containing copper and iron rods, known as the Baghdad battery. When tested, it produces a mild electric charge. Was electricity discovered thousands of years earlier than we think? Did ancient priests use it for rituals, healing, or something more mysterious? No one can say for sure. Excavation notes from the original discovery vanished, leaving more questions than answers. In India, inside the Konark Temple, stands the Iron Pillar of Delhi, a 7-meter column that refuses to rust despite standing for more than 1,600 years. Modern metallurgy can't fully replicate the purity, the resilience, or the technique used to forge it. Some experts claim it as the work of a forgotten technology, one capable of creating metals that defy time itself. Then we come to an artifact so controversial that many scientists refuse to discuss it openly: the London hammer. Found encased in 400-million-year-old sandstone, the hammer's wooden handle is partially fossilized while its head is made from a metal no. Ancient civilization should have been able to craft. Critics argue the rock formed around it later. Supporters say the evidence is undeniable. If the hammer truly predates humanity, then who made it, or what? In Mexico, the crystal skulls add another layer to the mystery. Carved from single blocks of quartz with no visible tool marks, some skulls appear polished against the crystal's natural grain, an almost impossible task even with modern equipment. Legends say they hold ancient knowledge, energy, or messages from long-lost civilizations. Scientists remain baffled by how they were crafted. Were they ceremonial objects, or something more sophisticated? Perhaps the most unsettling, forbidden artifact is the Dropa stones, discovered on the border of China and Tibet. Thin, circular discs with spiral grooves, they resemble ancient records. When decoded, some researchers claimed the grooves contained microscopic characters telling the story of visitors from the sky who crash-landed thousands of years ago. Most scholars dismiss the discs as myth, yet no one has explained their origin or purpose. And hidden in a private collection is an object known as the genetic tablet, a Sumerian clay piece engraved with the double helix shape of DNA. If genuine, it suggests a scientific understanding far beyond the early Bronze Age. How could a civilization 5,000 years ago depict something only discovered in the 20th century? Around the world, stories repeat. Artifacts discovered, examined, and then quietly taken out of public view. Museums label them anomalies, misidentified, or out-of-place artifacts. But the truth is simpler and far more uncomfortable. These objects, Dan, fit the story we've created about our own past. Imagine advanced civilizations rising and falling long before the ones we study today. Imagine lost technologies, forgotten knowledge, and catastrophic events that erased entire cultures from memory. These artifacts might not be accidents. It might be the last surviving proof of worlds we no longer remember. And the biggest mystery: there are countless more forbidden artifacts still hidden, buried under ruins, locked in archives, or resting silently beneath our feet. Each one holds a piece of a story we only beginning to rediscover. A story of a human, past far older, far stranger, and far more advanced than we ever believed.